Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm so excited. I love watching these kinds of videos on YouTube. I love seeing people's jewelry collections, bag collections, just hearing why they added them to their collection and the meaning to them. I think some things are just so special. I wanted to share my collection with you guys. I also hope that this helps anybody, that if you're interested in any of these pieces, I hope that this answers any questions that you have, because I know that every piece of jewelry that I've gotten, I put thought into it. I researched the life out of it. It's just how I am with everything I buy. I need to know every detail and if it's worth it. So I hope this helps. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so obviously the first one that I'm going to talk about is the most important piece of jewelry to me, and that is my wedding ring. This one was actually custom created by a jeweler here where I live, and it's a 2-carat princess cut hidden halo, and the band that I chose to go with it, I'll pop up close-ups right here so that I'm not like putting it in your guys' faces, but I was obsessed with the Coco Chanel, what is it called? The Coco Crush. It was like a quilted band. But one small detail that I didn't like about it was the scalloped edges. I don't know, something about it. I just didn't love it. But I loved the quilted pattern. It made me think of like, this is maybe like too old school, but do you remember like seeing the like little pillow that the wedding rings would be put on when like the little flower girl would bring the rings up to the couple getting married? I don't know, it just seems so sweet and delicate, and I loved that band, but I did not like the scalloping. So my jeweler custom made this one, and it just looks like a quilted solid gold ring, and I just think it's the most beautiful combo and I love it. It's my most favorite piece out of everything. Like every time I look at it, it makes me happy, makes me think of him, and yeah, it was the best one so far. Okay, so the next piece I will just show, it is the one that I like to wear on my pointer finger, and this is the small Pave Love from Cartier. And again, I'll put another close up, but this one, I actually got it in Hawaii. So we lived in Hawaii when we first met, and we left, and we were not able to afford to go back until like 10 years later. So on this trip back, we wanted to mark the occasion. We renewed our vows, and my husband got me this band. You'll notice that every single piece of jewelry that I have them because they have a special meaning to me. I like to link like special memories to my jewelry. I like to do that with my tattoos. Like all of my tattoos have meaning to me. All of my jewelry has meaning to me. This is just like the thing that I like to collect, and it just speaks to me, and it just makes me happy every single time I wear it, every single time I look at it. I just think that it's worth the money when all of these memories come flooding back in every time you look at it. So the sizing on the Cartier Love, I definitely recommend if you have a regular Cartier Love or a small Cartier Love, it's the same sizing. So whatever you wear in those, it transfers to the Pave Love. Now, keep in mind, I totally recommend going in and getting size, because something that I didn't know until after I bought my ring was, and I should have known this, was that you cannot get a Pave Love resized. I guess they just can't do it. At least that's what I've heard, so take that with a grain of salt. Look into that before making your decision. Like, if for me, this ring only fits on my pointer finger. It falls off every other finger or it just doesn't go on. So it has to be on this one, which is what it was intended for, but I'm like terrified of like fluctuations and one day like outgrowing it, because it will not fit and I cannot get it resized. So really think about it before you get this ring. It's gorgeous. It's, in my opinion, totally worth it, but I definitely recommend thinking about it. Okay, so since we're in the category of rings, we'll go to my right hand. I have a very simple stack on my right hand. I really do want to add stuff in the future. I have quite the wish list, but slow. I really think it would be cute to have a diamond pave band between these two, because I feel like it's just a lot of solid metal, and I feel like it would look really cute, girly, to add a little sparkle in between. But I love these two stacked. The first one is my original Cartier Love, and I actually got this one for my golden birthday. If you guys know what a golden birthday is, comment down below. It's crazy how many times I've said that to people, that I got it for my golden birthday, and they're like, what's a golden birthday? Is it not a known thing? I thought that everybody knew what a golden birthday was when I was a kid. I was so excited. But yes, I got this for my golden birthday, and it was just so perfect. I love it. It's very simple, very classic, but keep in mind that the Love collection scratches. It scratches like crazy, and there's just no avoiding it. It's frustrating at first, because when you first get it, it's so beautiful, so shiny, so smooth, and then after like a couple months, it definitely dulls down. It's not as shiny. It patinas, but it's beautiful still. Like, it has this special, like, it's yours. Like, every little scratch, every little nick, like, that happened because of the life that you're living. And I just think it adds an extra special bit of character and beauty to it. So I personally love the Love collection. I love the meaning behind it. So this was my actual first piece of Cartier that I ever got, and it's just special to me because it was the first piece. And I just love the meaning behind Cartier Love's collection, the signifying locking your love forever. It's so special. I think I've thought about it before. I think it's kind of even cooler than the concept of a wedding ring. Like, you always have your wedding ring on, but when you get, like, for example, a Cartier Love bracelet, it's locked on. You can't take it off. You have to have the screwdriver, and your partner is supposed to be the one that holds onto the screwdriver. And so it never comes off, like signifying that you are theirs. You guys are in love. You locked your love. I think it's beautiful. When we went to Paris, we went on the bridge. We were little rebels because it's not allowed anymore. We went and did it. So it's just such a beautiful, special meaning. And yeah, that was my first piece of Cartier. Okay, so to the second piece, it is the juste, unclou. Juste, unclou is what the lady at Cartier told me how to pronounce it. I'm probably butchering it. Again, one of my favorite pieces. I got this after receiving one of my degrees, and I was so excited. Like, obviously I was excited for my degree, but to get this and look at it every time and see, like, I am tough as nails. Like, that's the thought that comes to my head. It's like, I'm tough as nails. It was a hard road, but I got it. I got there, and I'm still continuing. I have a lot more left. I'm in school right now to become a physical therapist, so I got a long road, but it's such a great road. Okay, so now we can move on to bracelets, and I'll go ahead and start on the right hand. Obviously, I have the Cartier Love bracelet, and this one I got again for anniversary. I was so excited. It was the second Cartier piece that I've ever gotten, and I was just so obsessed, like I said, with the meaning behind the Love bracelets. And something I would say about it, just to keep in mind, noodle on this one, I don't know why, but something I would keep in mind when getting the Love bracelet is it loosens. I don't know what it is. I don't know what causes it to loosen, and maybe for me it's because I'm bad and I wear it to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I put on like a sweat wristband. I put a sweat wristband over it, and then I hide it under my gi, because you're technically not supposed to wear any jewelry when you're in class. But if I were to take this off every single time that I go to jiu-jitsu, I think I would ruin it. So I try to just like kind of sneak it in there, and I wear it underneath that wristband, but it's constantly loosening. So I sent it in. There's a service that when you buy a Love bracelet, you can send it in, and they apply some, I heard that it's some kind of like glue or some kind of mechanism. I don't know. If somebody can clarify for us, comment down below. But they do something, it's an enhancement, and it's supposed to keep it from loosening up. So this is a newer model, so It's not like the older model that the screws will fully come out. You're never going to lose your screws, but the bracelet will completely fall off. And I've heard of like horror stories that people were just like hanging out and suddenly their bracelet fell off, or they didn't even notice that it had fallen off. I'm terrified that one day I'm not going to notice. I'm going to be busy running around and it's going to fall off and I don't notice. So I sent it in, and I also got it engraved when I did that. Those are all free of charge services when you buy one. And it came back, and at first there was no clicking. I don't know if you guys can maybe hear it. This is like happening all the time, and my husband, he has to tighten it, and it's scary, but it's never fallen off. There's never been any like sign of it falling off. I check it constantly. Like I'll just be hanging out and I just check it, and then as soon as I hear that click, I'll have him tighten it again. So it could just be user error, me being crazy and wearing it in rougher situations when it is a fine piece of jewelry. I shouldn't be doing that, but just for your knowledge, I like to know every single detail before I buy something, so I hope that helps. Now on to the next piece. This is a fairly new piece for me, and I was so excited when I got it. This is from Grace Huay. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is the most beautiful, it's like a lock pattern bracelet, and it is gorgeous. Again, I love the meaning. It's very similar to the love bracelet in terms of locking that love, which is why I have it stacked with my love bracelet. I think it just adds such a beautiful texture alongside the love bracelet. The stack to me adds just so much character. I think it's beautiful. The quality is amazing. I love that even though it's one size, when I got it, it was a little bit bigger than my love bracelet, but all you have to do is just very gently squeeze it and you can make it match up to your love bracelet perfectly. I think it's gorgeous. I love how dainty and beautiful it is, and girly. It's got that touch of sparkle in it. It just, to me, makes it so feminine and gorgeous. I love it so much. Okay, so last but not least for bracelets is my Van Cleef and Arpels. I got this bracelet when I was accepted into my dream school. I was so excited, and man, it was really a dream come true. So my husband got me this to signify that, and it's perfect because these are my school colors, and oh, I just love it so much. And if you're like me and you believe that stones can have energy, call me crazy, but me and my husband have this like little ritual that every full moon, my husband puts it out to charge my crystals after I transfer my intentions, and whatever intentions that I transfer until the next moon cycle, I believe helps empower me. So I love to wear this every single day, and because it's onyx, it's very hard wearing. You can wear in the shower, like you don't have to worry about it. Whereas like if you get the pearl one, they are definitely more sensitive, so keep that in mind. Just take a little bit extra care with this one than I do with my love. I'm a little rough with my love. And same with the Grace Hui. I take this one off because it is open-ended, kind of like the Cartier Juste, unclou. It will bend. Like, be careful. They are fine pieces of jewelry. I do not recommend wearing them to jujitsu like I do. But yeah, and of course, I feel like this one is lonely over here. So obviously I have a wish list for this wrist too. I was looking at the tiger's eye from VCA or the hammered gold. I'm torn. If you guys have either of those, which do you recommend to go with an onyx? Like, which do you feel would be like, yes, beautiful? I'd love to hear it down below. Tell me your favorite bracelet, what your wish list is. I love hearing from you guys. Okay, so now we will move into the necklace category. I don't have a lot of necklaces. I honestly just started wearing necklaces more often now than I ever have in my whole life. And the reason for that is this piece right here. This is the small D'amour, I think, necklace from Cartier. My kids got me this for Mother's Day 2 years ago, and I wear it nonstop. I think by itself, layered, it's just gorgeous. It's the perfect feminine touch of sparkle. I just love it so much. I was so excited on Mother's Day when I opened the box and I saw that. I was so excited getting it, and now I just, like, I'm obsessed with necklaces. This will always be like a staple one. If I ever have anything on, it will be this, and then it will be something layered with it, because this is, it's so special to me because it came from my kids. And of course, last but not least, in the necklace category is a tiger's eye pendant from Grace Hui. It's the same jewelry designer as my bracelet. It is the most beautiful gold tiger's eye. Like I said, I'm so torn, like, because I love to have matching pieces, so I want to match a VCA bracelet is what I'm thinking, or a hammered gold, because this very soft, almost patinaed gold on the motif, I think that that would go so perfect. I love this one so much. It has a personal engraving on the back. They do it for free, and I just have S&S for me and my husband's first names. The meaning of tiger's eye is for protection, strength, courage, and for me, I struggle with social anxiety, and now I am no longer a full-time online student. I go to my school multiple times a week, and it took a lot of courage. It took a lot of courage for me personally to get out there and be okay and still be motivated to conquer my dreams. So every time I look at this necklace, it reminds me, I've got this, I'm strong, I'm capable, I can do this. And again, with this necklace, I like to do the same thing that I do with my VCA. I like to set it out the night before a full moon and let it charge its energies, set my intentions, and let them protect me and guide me from there on. Okay guys, and that's it for my small but beautiful collection. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you had any questions on any of these pieces, I hope this helped you, and if not, please leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to answer it, and to help me with future videos, please like and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!